just shared 320 miles of driving in Sam's spaceship, and we're fully kitted out to kick some Three Peak ass starting tomorrow at 5 AM. Absolutely unbelievably starry sky, which this £200 camera has not got a chance in hell of picking up. Well, it's your loss, viewers, your loss. Do you know any scary stories, Sam?
Is there any ventilation? Everything's zipped up.
Well, myself and Sam first started up in the tent, a little bit uncomfortable. Made all the more uncomfortable when Sam's guts decided to erupt, and I couldn't actually breathe in there. It's actually 5:30 and I haven't slept for a single second, and I've now got to stay awake for at least 24 more hours climbing 3 mountains. And I've also got 2 broken, well, fractured ribs, which hurt. So this bridge, Sam, is the official beginning to our Three Peaks challenge.
Wonderful, can't wait.
5:51. High five, Samuel. Let's rock and roll. In 24 hours we'll be at the bottom of Snowdon. Have we got a plan, Sam?
No, I was following you.
Alright, we've been walking about an hour. Well, this is just the warm-up because it's the first couple of miles of the first mountain, but we've been discussing how utterly knackered we're going to be through lack of sleep. Quick time check. Well, just under 2 hours, and we can now see the top. And the sunshine! There she blows. Look at this ravine. Bloody hell, look at that. We are the highest people in the whole of the UK. And it's not even 8 in the morning. Quick text blast. Some photographic evidence.
We're calling ourselves 10 minutes.
Oh yeah. Thank you, everybody. High five, Samuel. Woo! Bit of scree surfing. It's actually really steep. I thought it was a shortcut, and it is, but a little bit steeper, a little bit more dangerous. But then the path that we're going to is directly ahead. We'll get to the bottom, there'll be a sign saying, under no circumstances cross this barrier. Oh, look at that sweat. Come on, Sam. Tell you what, when we get to that path, we'll be scooting along like a dream. I have just run down the whole of Ben Nevis. I think the last bit of film on here was me and Sam scrambling down a ridiculously steep slope full of scree, all the rocks are giving way, and that was my idea. I didn't know it was going to be like that, so I can't be blamed too much. But Sam was a bit pissed off about that, I think, because I think he's done his knees in. I've just absolutely bombed it down. I've just got from the top of Ben Nevis to the bottom in 1 hour 5 minutes. Feels really, really good, because that's the first time I've been running in ages, and definitely since I fractured my ribs 3 weeks ago. I'm properly buzzing now from just running that. My knees don't hurt either, even after all that jarring on all the rocks. So as you might be able to see, I'm steaming a lot. I've soaked my t-shirt in the river and put it back on, so it's trying to cool me down, but don't know how much energy I just burned, but feels good.
Five hours 5.
245 miles, expected to arrive at 4:20. It's 11 o'clock on a Friday morning. How many people do you think right now are sat in an office? I think lots. Sam and I are in the office of the world.
The world is our gym.
The world is our gym.
And the world is our playground. awesome to take a motorbike down here.
Just arrived at the base of Scalell Pike, which I believe is that monstrosity. The weather has not disappointed. Sam, after you finishing that Scotch egg, can you give us a time check? Because we've just...
Yeah, Dave, it's 5 o'clock and that's our destination.
Scalell awaits.
They say it takes 5 hours for the mere morsel.
They said Ben Nevis takes 5 hours. Did about 3. Right. Let's go. Scotch egg. Halfway up the second mountain. I'll tell you what, might be the least high of them all, but flipping heck, it sure ain't easy.
It's not. Yeah, for anyone at home thinking of doing this,
you might want to make sure you've climbed some hills in the past already. Look at that. I hope the summit isn't up there between. See that massive split in the rock?
Yeah.
Sam and I are fit young men, but we're starting to feel it. But hey, 3 mountains more than most people climb in a day. So.
Some say 3 hills beyond.
3hillsbeyond.com. That sounds like a pretty good website. I'm going to check it out when I get home. Shameless. Bacon.
You're always running for a meeting.
It's because you're always eating, Sam. That was a tough one, wasn't it, Sam? But we did it. Let's get the old high five for every time we do it. Another awesome peak. Out comes the sun, just for us. Little scamper back down, and then it's off to Snowdon.
Yeah.
It's so much easier going down. About 1 hour and 10 to get down.
Yeah.
Absolutely hard as nails.
Yeah, except I've aged my knees about 15 years in one day.
Sam's got to get an office job at the RAF now. Oh, here we go. Look at them like that. Look at this dude. At least they kind of move when you're going right towards them. Scalell spaceship. We are parked at Snowdon at Penny Pass, and once again the sky is completely clear with 1 trillion stars. Haven't been filming any of the ascent because they've been out to sea on this camera anyway, but now we're on the final little bit before the summit, which I can just about see. The final few steps to the top of Wales. Woo!
Get in, you beauty!
What's that? 3 highest mountains in 3 different countries in 24 hours. I think that deserves a whoop whoop. Put my camera away then. See you at the bottom, guys.
23 hours.
And how many minutons?
9 minutes 52.
Yeah, man hug. Oh, bacon and chew. 2010.
Good work, mate.
Good work,
2
Sam.
minutes past 5.
Let's go get a drink of water and some food. I keep thinking like, right, now where?
Yeah.
We've got another mountain to drive to. Another can of Red Bull, another 300 miles. Bacon and I have decided that we both deserve a proper sleep, so we set up camp in a field, quite near Kickin actually.
No expense spared.
No expense spared in this £15 beauty of a 1.5 man tent with no ventilation. You do look like a corpse. You look like you've been stabbed in the night or something.
24 hours. Absolutely best feeling other than being wanked off.